Hello everyone and welcome to another Top 5 Records video. And today we have arrived at the third video in this Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds discography series. So this is the one, Kicking Against the Pricks. And I've been listening to this album on a first German pressing, which was in a good shape. Sounds good, so it should be a good way to understand or enjoy the album. Now, what is Kicking Against the Pricks all about? This is basically a, a collection of cover songs. A collection of cover songs. Why did they do it? Well, Nick Cave later on said that this album was necessary to explore a larger diversity for the band so that they would get acquainted with playing more styles, more genres to feel freer to explore for the future. He himself is not that enthusiastic about the result. He's happy about the process and where it brought the band, but he's not so happy with the album itself. And as a listener, I experienced the same. This is not a most inspiring or a Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds at their most inspired. It's not the choice of songs, because the choice of songs is interesting. Muddy Water is an interesting song. As a matter of fact, they do Sleeping Analia. Sleeping Analia is a Mickey Newbury song. And perhaps some people know this, perhaps some people don't. I'm a big fan of Mickey Newbury, and I've been talking a lot about it in my top 10 best country artists video. You can see it here above. Um, because I just go on talking about Mickey Newbury because he is one of um, the most impressive unknown names in the world of music, and he was someone who lifted the country genre so much higher, did things within that genre which is are unrecognizably country, but they are, dare I say, more sophisticated. Now, he adds dimensions, he adds layers, and he's an incredible storyteller. So when Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds do a Mickey Newbury cover, I'm on the edge of my seat. Yet it is really disappointing. It does not have the power of Mickey Newbury, nor does it have the power of Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds the way I know them. Uh, it never gets better. They cover "Hey Joe." Love that song. I love the rendition of Jimi Hendrix. Of course, everyone does. But even the Deep Purple version is, it's right, Deep Purple. Yeah, it's good. It's a good song. It has a haunting lyric. It's the story about so written out of the perspective from somebody who knows Joe and knows that Joe is gonna shoot his wife down. Um, as if it there is this man macho bar like quality to it that gives it the rough edge. It's a perfect lyric for Nick Cave. It just never comes to life on this record. And I'm so sorry about all of that. Side B, they do a Velvet Underground song, actually a Lou Reed written song, All Tomorrow's Parties, which in its original form has an element of avant-garde chaos, and they do seek that element on this record. And the instruments still sound, yeah, interesting. It 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 doesn't go beyond the power of the original, but it's, would have been nice to have been listening to if it was not for what the vocals are doing. Singing that song all together, and that's what they're doing. Why? What does it add to that narrative? And you can have a look at all of these songs through the lens of a narrative, because Nick Cave's big talent is the narrative. How music, melodies, references to other genres atmospheres, build on and telling a story. That's his big talent, and it isn't working on this album. Um, so it's not horrible, but it's a bit of a disappointment. So I'm curious, what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave a comment below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.